it's Lavon. Welcome back to my channel. So I've been collaborating with Superman Berrow of Before Club Therapy and doing a quarantine collaboration, and hopefully what's our last week of quarantine, and I've been talking about getting back on track.
Thanks, Levon. The fox and potato salad yesterday was really good. Can't wait to see what other recipes you got going on today. Feel free, check out my channel after you check out the Vintage Decor's channel, Before Club Therapy. We're talking about tips on cardiovascular, how it can help during this quarantine time. Feel free, ask any questions. Thank you, Levon. Back to you.
So today I'm making a bit of a sweet treat. So it starts with plain yogurt, and the plain yogurt is 0 point food on Weight Watchers. Now that comes with a little bit of a disclaimer, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later. So you can eat too much of it and it's basically then not good. So I'm taking a box of sugar-free Jello, and this is black cherry. I enjoy different flavors. This is my replacement for ice cream whenever I first started Weight Watchers. So I also address the artificial sweetener subject a little bit later too. But for now, just mixing this up. I just mix the whole packet in with the whole container. This is Aldi's brand yogurt, and it's a little bit more liquidy than the kind that I buy at Martin's. So I do actually kind of like Martin's a little bit better. But you just use a big enough spoon that you can get to the bottom, and you want to scrape down the sides because you don't want to run into any chunks of that. It does tend to mix a little bit easier with the thinner yogurt, so you might have a little bit harder time with the thicker yogurt. And you be careful too, because sometimes that powder from the Jello kind of puffs up and you don't want to inhale Jello. That's not cool. So just finish mixing this up, and then I'm actually gonna pack my lunch today because I have a busy day ahead. Who would have thought during quarantine I'd be busy? But just taking a little Tupperware container here and putting a little too much yogurt in. That's a good portion if I was going to leave well enough alone. The problem is putting the lid on. I would be okay, but I am going to add a little Cool Whip. And this is light, and this is Aldi's brand, and I really like Martin's fat-free brand. I love the flavor of it better than Cool Whip fat-free. So here you can see. Have a little excess. It's not as bad as it looks. Then I clean it up here. So that's what a normal portion should look like, but you can have up to 6 tablespoons of that Cool Whip, and it's only 2 points. So you can make some other sweet treats like that too. You can actually use it instead of ice cream and some diet root beer and make a root beer float. That's kind of fun. So here's my lunch. I made this during the first series of quarantine collaboration, and that is my crack slaw. So you'll have to check that one out. I'll actually link that video so you can get that recipe. Putting a Diet Pepsi in there. I only have 1 soda a day, and that's at lunch. So here's my rice cakes. I put 2 of the white cheddar rice cakes in. And yes, if you get plain, they're pretty bland, but I like the flavored ones. So that's my lunch.
Hi, so I kind of have a busy day today, so I'm going to just talk to you a little bit more. My recipe was short and sweet, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about artificial sweeteners. So yes, I've been on Weight Watchers too long now, and I've lost 65 pounds, and twice now I've regained like 15 pounds. So gained it, lost it, gained it, and now working on losing it again. So, and then beyond that, I have 20 more pounds that I want to lose. And this isn't a contest now for, Miss America bathing suit contest. I am 60 years old. I'll be 61 in June. So I just want to enter this phase of my life in a healthy way. So I know everything, like I have arthritis, and everything hurts less whenever I don't have the extra pounds on me. In addition to that, I have celiac, so it's a little tricky because sometimes things that are good Weight Watcher food aren't necessarily good for me. So and then you find things that you can eat and you tend to overeat them. So that leads me to tell you like why that the zero foods on Weight Watchers aren't necessarily the best thing, because you can overeat those. So on the Weight Watcher plan, the idea is with free foods, not free, but 0 point foods, is that these are foods that you won't overeat. For instance, chicken, turkey, fish. Who binge eats that stuff? And that's the idea. So, but some of them, like plain yogurt. So today's recipe I made with plain yogurt, but I also made it sweet. So I might have a tendency to overeat that. So those are things you have to watch. Another thing too, I know people that are trying to be healthy are not all about doing sugar-free stuff either. So all I'm saying is right now this is a transition period for me. So I know that I will get there. I used to use like Sweet and Low, and I decided to get rid of that stuff because I realized it made me crave sweets all the more. So yes, I am using some artificial sweetener right now in the sugar-free Jello, but it's also satisfying my sweet tooth, helping me to lose the weight, and then I will work on that. The other thing too is fresh fruit. I mean, whenever you can do fresh fruit, that satisfies the sweet tooth sometimes, especially in the summer. Watermelon for me. Then there's other complications with the seeds because I have diverticulosis. So fun times, but anyway, just so you know, I try my best to be healthy as I put my mask on to go into Lowe's and pick up my order. So thanks for listening today, and just wanted to give you that little disclaimer or piece of advice, I guess. Okay? Talk to you soon.
I want to thank you so much for watching. And normally I'm painting furniture, so tune in on Saturdays at 4 p.m. And I appreciate you indulging me on talking about the weight loss journey. Please feel free to comment, share, give us a thumbs up. Visit on lavintagedecor.company at the website, and on Instagram you'll find us at lavintagedecor, and on Facebook, Lavintage Decor Altoona. You stay well.